Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Hidayatusyifa Nuzula. Today, I want to explain about advancing an agenda for instructional preparedness, listen, learn for transition to remote learning by Joshua N. Wetzika and Sherin P. Morelet. Okay, try to. The coronavirus pandemic onset resulted in unexpected instant transition to remote learning at colleges and universities across the country. Faculty reaction to mandates to depart the face-to-face classroom in favor of a digital environment varied significantly. At one end of a county number communication scholars and teachers who had taught online and could navigate their way agilely around their learning management system complex technologies. The two respondents to the 5 essay about all disciplines reaction the pandemic impact happened to represent each end of this continuum. Pada 10 Maret 2020, Joshua Wedwick di South Dakota State University duduk di kantornya, berpegangan tangan, berkumpul dengan kenyataan bahwa dia mungkin perlu secara tiba-tiba mengalihkan kursus komunikasi pengantar tatap muka yang besar, multi-section dan tatap muka ke kursus virtual. The rapid transition to remote learning has had diverse impact on professors, instructors, and graduate teaching assistants. For example, our reaction to the conversion to remote teaching and learning suggests that most of us were not as prepared as perhaps we needed to be to deal with any substantial disruption in our pedagogical and scholarly lives. In this case, the crisis resulting from a global pandemic. Kebutuhan untuk mempersiapkan dan merencanakan sebelumnya, tetapi beberapa dari kita tidak cukup siap. Transisi cepat ke pembelajaran jarak jauh membawa perhatian pada beragam masalah menjengkelkan terkait dengan pedagogi pembelajaran siswa, akses siswa, variabel komunikasi, instruktur, teknologi, dan metode penelitian yang digunakan untuk membahas masalah kritis ini. Meskipun demikian, isai yang disajikan di forum ini memang menarik perhatian sejauh mana para sarjana komunikasi dan guru sekarang siap untuk mengartikulasikan jalan yang jelas ke depan berdasarkan pelajaran yang mereka tarik dari krisis COVID-19. Next point, the message in the essay. At the first glance, this calls for additional research appear to respond to the COVID-19 virus and the attendance pandemic in divergent ways, providing useful but differing advice about a path forward. However, a common thread weaves the essays together. All 5 call on communication education and instructional communication scholars to reflect and expand on both our scholarship and pedagogy in ways that will allow us to respond to this and other future crises most valuably. Miller et al. Also covers studies comparing the efficacy of high flag and black flag modalities to other instructional environments, as they note the transition to remote online learning has prompted the need to enhance, expand, and create new theoretical approach that bolster our ability to ensure student success amid any crisis. Tatum and Ferry also invite instructional communication research to pursue scholarship designed to understand the pandemic and classroom teaching more thoroughly. Dengan menggunakan metode interpretatif dan mempertimbangkan pengaruh faktor kontekstual dan posisi individu pada proses belajar atau mengajar, speaking beralasan bahwa kita akan lebih memahami nuansa bolak-balik antara siswa dan instruktur dengan menggunakan metode interpretatif dan mempertimbangkan. Swerzhenki advocates that we adapt the technological tools and capabilities inherent in our learning management system to studies learning goals, not the other way around. Recognizing the mediating influence of technology and with a concern from upholding dialogue-based communication as an ideal, Swerzhenki calls for cross-disciplinary inquiry about technology that use research results to inform meaningful practice. Each of these essays point to opportunities for communication scholars and teachers to grapple with the lesson learned during this unprecedented time. The next point, the path forward. The present situation, the pandemic, and the rush to entirely online and remote teaching and learning are useful cases in point for considering challenges and opportunities for individual members of the communication professorate, their departments, and our discipline. Below, we share some collective ideas about advancing our scholarship, enhancing our pedagogy, and supporting each other moving forward. Next point. Communication professorate. The research agenda for communication education and instructional communication scholars must fully incorporate more awareness of technology's impact on pedagogical design and delivery, such as a research agenda should also consider the influence of technology on the three domains of student learning effect: cognition and skill or behaviors. In addition to general examination of the impact of educational technologies, we must re-examine instructional communication variables and explore the possibility that novel variables likely exist that will allow us to manage future educational disruption, strengthen pedagogy, and improve student learning. Moreover, if learning to continue during a protracted crisis, we should consider how crisis communication, a strong field in inquiry in communication studies, should intersect with our pedagogical choice. Thus, we will be better positioned to expand our knowledge from an interdisciplinary perspective. Next point, communication department. To make impactful difference in student learning, communication department should explore and limited relation of their faculty members and students during this time and take action to address those particular issues. Also, communication programs should focus on professional development and training that addresses the educational inequalities that become evident over the past month. Finally, to have a comprehensive understanding of the impact of crisis within our academic units, communication department should focus on needs-based assessment. Next point, The communication discipline. What we know about crisis communication, what we can learn about the impact of technology and online learning, and what we can do to enhance instructional communication is generally applicable to other disciplines. Our pedagogical design choice will vary, but essential foundations of learning must be shared broadly. Sebagai sebuah disiplin ilmu, kami memiliki kesempatan unik untuk membuat kemajuan penting dalam penelitian. Misalnya, memiliki posisi yang baik untuk memperluas penerapan teori dan memajukan teori baru dengan mengalihkan fokus epistemik. Fokus epistemik, ya. And then conclusion. With or without a pandemic, the change in global communication make the text before us a worthy one by advancing an agenda for instructional preparedness, awareness, and access to education. Our understanding of our students will be improved, and our ability to contribute usefully to the academy will be enhanced. Communication education and instructional communication scholarship, and we as communication scholars and teachers will benefit immensely from inquiry based on the lessons learned from the rapid transition to remote learning, no matter where we were located on the continuum of preparedness for this crisis. We are ready to move forward together. Yes, that's all for me. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.